Guys, Exotic Wall Finishes in the Sexywalls podcast. I have a special thing I'm doing today for myself. I have a special guest, Atlantic Wellness, Mr. Alex, Mr. IV Guy.
Yes,
What's
sir.
up, my brother? How
What's
you
up,
doing,
G?
man? How's
Thanks
everything?
for having me. Appreciate it. Everything is good, man.
No, man.
Thank you so much. I'm really excited. First of all, congratulations. I know you've been working hard on this project. I know it's to see your vision come to life. It's got to be a really good feeling. So
It is.
congratulations.
Thank
I want to
you.
give you your flowers while I can, and
Thank you.
I'm happy for you. I wish you the best, man, and all the success in the world.
I appreciate you saying that, man. It means a lot. Means a lot.
Yes.
But guys, for the people that don't know you, who are you and what do you do?
So I'm Alex. I'm Alex the IV guy. I'm owner of Atlantic Wellness and now Aqualight, and I'll talk about that in a little bit. But Atlantic Wellness, I'm a nurse by trade. I've been a nurse for 12 years. 9 years of that have been in ICU, critical care. Worked all through COVID in critical care. Took care of some of the sickest people in Miami, during that time. But that kind of made me realize, how important health was and how important prevention was. And that's what led me to open up Atlantic Wellness.
Wow. So guys, that's amazing. That's a good nurse. That means he saves people for a living. You save people for a
Yes,
living?
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
We do a lot of saving, a lot of chest compressions.
So guys, just for you guys to understand what I'm doing, I have a problem with drinking water. A lot of people don't know this about me, okay? The work that I do is very physical, so I have problems drinking water. So I got introduced to IV infusions a year now. What is an IV infusion and why am I doing it?
All right, so IV infusions, really and more specifically, it's a vitamin infusion, right? Because we're not just infusing fluids, but we're also adding vitamins, a multi-cocktail. You're adding over 12 different vitamins, minerals, amino acids, antioxidants. So you're loaded up here. You have a bunch of things. You have some of the things that I've added here. You have B complex, which has B9, which is folate. It's really good for like like brain health and things like that. It has B7, which is biotin. That's good for your hair, your skin, your nails. It's got a lot of digestive properties. You have vitamin C, you've got magnesium, you've got B12, you've got amino blend, you've got glutamine, you've got calcium.
It sounds like I'm gonna be the Terminator when I'm done with this.
You got a fully loaded cocktail, tons of benefits.
Okay, so what's the difference of this than taking multivitamins?
All right, so first of all, you have absorption, right? The amount of absorption that you get, not just from vitamins, but anything, when you take it orally versus taking an IV, is tremendous, the difference. The availability, the amount of absorption that you get through an IV is much higher. You're able to most of the vitamins that you get through an IV, you keep it, and it goes straight into your vascular system. It goes through the IV, straight into your vascular system, and your organs start to receive those vitamins instantaneously. Within 2 minutes, the vitamins have already circulated throughout your entire body. When you take something orally, like a pill, it goes down the GI tract, right? Your body has to do its thing. It's got to start absorbing all those vitamins, right? You have a bunch of acids and stuff in your stomach, in your tongue. All those enzymes start to break it down, but all that takes time. And through that process, you're losing things, so you don't really get the full maximum dose as compared to an IV.
Well, knowledge is power, man. That's what it is. Knowledge is power. So now, guys, I'm connected to this, just for you guys to know, during this whole talk, okay? I'm connected to it. Now, I'm gonna be doing this in all my Exotic Academy classes. He's a gentleman that's gonna come, a real nurse is gonna come, and he's gonna inject you to your vein, and we're gonna put all these vitamins inside you. Super important. Why am I doing it in my business? Is because us as applicators of what we do for a business, we need it because we're sweating a lot, going up and down the ladder. It's something that you never knew you needed until you do it. After you do it, you're never gonna return back to your old ways. It's for sure true.
So, to talk a little bit about those things, you know how important sleep is,
Yes.
right? Without the proper amount of sleep, your body really doesn't function as well as it can. Your performance isn't at peak performance, right? So magnesium is one of those minerals that's really important. It's actually one of my favorite minerals, one of the favorite add-ons that I have to add to any IV. But they call it the relaxing mineral. It helps you sleep. It helps bring down anxiety. It helps bring down stress. It helps with muscular pain, especially for you guys that are always working, using your shoulders and stuff. Magnesium is one of those that helps with migraines. It helps with muscular cramps. It helps with pain. Sometimes, have you ever gotten a little twitch in your eye?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So a lot of times that's magnesium deficiency or an electrolyte
It's
deficiency.
happened to me. So
You
sometimes
get
I get twitches like in my
Or-
leg or something like that.
Yeah, and it starts to like...
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what?
Dehydration and an electrolyte imbalance,
Wow.
deficiency. So most of the time it's a magnesium deficiency.
Guys, so basically, this is what I need in my life. Now, What are these things right here? Now, I always, because I have a hydration problem, I drink a hydration mixed cocktail that comes in powder, and I use different brands. And I drink it. Since I've been doing this, he knows that I do that. He created his own hydration drink. Tell us about it.
So Aqualite is my own personal brand. It's my invention. It's not a white label. I didn't take it off the shelf of somebody else's company and resell it. I bought a bunch of other brands and I compared everybody's nutrition label, and I compared everybody's electrolytes and everybody's sugars, and I came up with my own. I came up with my own sodium, my own potassium, my own magnesium, my own chloride, my own sugar, my own flavors. Everything was from scratch. It was a project that took me about 9 months.
Wow, really?
Yeah, it was a very lengthy process. Once I had the formula down to what I thought was ideal, I took it to a nutritionist and 2 physicians. And then through them, we made some healthier decisions, some healthier changes.
So this is the real deal.
So it was made by a nurse. It's been ran through a nutritionist and 2 physicians. So you got a whole team of medical professionals that have looked at this nutrition label before it went into production.
Got it.
So
compare this to like other drinks from other companies. Like, what's the difference?
all right, so the one that you're holding right now is lemon lime. That one has 7 grams of pure cane sugar.
Oh.
It has 30 calories per serving. Each serving takes about 1 water bottle, 16 ounces of water. The most important thing for me when making Aqualite was the taste.
Okay, and that's important because some
It's
of them
the most important.
taste bad.
It's the most
That I
important.
don't even use anymore.
Right, so there's a lot of brands that they use too much stevia, too much artificial sweetener, and you can taste it. It tastes too sweet.
I agree. So is one of these for me?
So I'm gonna give you some now to try. Yeah, you can get one. And then the other one.
But it's one of these for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you
Okay,
pick.
cool.
Then
I
you
like
got
that.
watermelon berry, which is the smaller one in the front. It's in the middle.
Okay.
And with those have 0 sugar. Okay. 0 calories. I'm lying. They have vitamins, vitamin C, B12, and B complex. And out of those vitamins, you're pulling out 5 calories. So that one has 5 calories, but those 5 calories come from vitamins, not sugar.
Wow.
Okay, so that doesn't break your fast, and that's really important because a lot of people are into fasting,
Yes.
into intermittent
Yeah,
fasting,
yeah.
and so it's really important that you keep those people in mind because they don't want to break fast, but you also gotta keep them hydrated.
Wow.
Right, so both of them have 380 milligrams of sodium, 380 milligrams of potassium, 60 milligrams of magnesium that we were talking about. It's got vitamin C. So all these vitamins that I'm about to mention, everything is over 100% of your daily recommended dose. So you're getting exactly what you need plus a little bit more when you drink these
Dude,
vitamins.
guys, that him just saying that makes you want to drink this.
Well, it's funny you say that.
He just did a pitch on the podcast of why you need this.
something
Oh,
here.
you made one
I got
for
you
me.
a cup.
Okay, you got me a cup. Atlantic
Let's
Wellness.
see.
So
I'll let you
guys,
try some watermelon berry.
can you make it for me?
Absolutely.
It's all right. Can you bring me that water? So guys, yes.
No, the
No,
other
that other one. No, the other one. So he's a real nurse. So let me ask you a question while you're doing this. So people see and you're talking to me. What are the things that's happened to you in the hospitals of crazy things of you saving people's lives or something like that?
Working in ICU, you see the worst of the worst.
Exactly.
Right? Critical care, intensive care, you see the worst of the worst. I think one of the worst things that I've seen is like suicide. Suicide.
So people that drank something, they come in with like 1,000 pills in their stomach.
Intentional suicide. Yeah. Those are the hardest because they're usually the younger population.
Okay, the
you know?
younger population.
Those really affect you. You never want to see those go. Because when you see a 98-year-old coming in with a bunch of comorbidities, you understand that he lived a full life, and the body can only take so much. But when you see somebody young go, it hurts.
So you only put one?
Yeah, 1 scoop.
That's all
One
you need.
serving.
Because I do 2. When he says I always do 2
You
for
do 2.
extra flavor. Is that good? Is that
Extra
bad?
flavor.
Is that too much?
You gotta multiply
vitamins?
everything there by 2. You can do by 2. You can do by 2. You're taking 720 milligrams.
Okay.
Did I get that number right? 720 milligrams of sodium, 720 milligrams of potassium.
You know what's crazy to me? Just that one little thing gives you all those vitamins.
It does.
That's crazy to me.
So each one of these comes with 30 servings, 30 scoops. 1 scoop per water bottle per 16 ounces, 15 to 16 ounces, which is about a water bottle. This is 16 ounces right here.
Right. So besides suicide, do you get something like people come in and their finger fell off or something like that? Something crazy like that?
So, no, I don't get to see the exciting stuff. That would be more of like an emergency room nurse. They're the ones that get everything straight off the street.
Let me try this. I want to try this. What flavor is this?
This is watermelon berry.
Okay, watermelon berry.
I don't want to try it.
You should try it.
I tried nothing.
Cheers. Cheers. You can drink that half.
Here, let me give you some more and I'll take it from you.
Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you, guys.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
I'll
Let's
cheers.
taste it. Dude, it's actually really good. Yo, that's actually really good. Guys, that's actually really good.
Thanks.
So is this like doing that? In a way?
In a way. So, no. There's nothing like getting an IV. I take it back.
No, that's not true. This is the only way, you know? But this helps. So it helps with hydration issues. If you have hydration issues, it helps. How do you know if you have hydration issues? To the people that don't know.
They say you gotta drink 8 of these a day. Do you? And do you do it every day? Right? Because I can do this one day when
Okay.
I'm in the park running.
What
or-
are the symptoms that you're dehydrated?
All right. So one of the first things that I notice when I'm dehydrated is I'll go to the gym and I won't sweat much. Right? That's my number
That
one
happens
indicator.
to me. That happens to me.
That's my number one indicator.
People
I'm
tell
like,
me, yo, you don't
I
even
gotta
sweat.
drink. That's
Okay,
not good.
okay.
You're supposed to sweat.
Okay, so what
That's
else?
your, sweating is your body getting rid of toxins and all that bad yucky stuff, right?
Wow.
But you know you can get you can get fatigue. You
Okay.
can get fatigue, irritable. You're just in a bad mood. You're grumpy. You don't want to be bothered.
Cramps?
Absolutely, you can
I
get
get
cramps.
cramps sometimes.
You can get cramps.
I get cramps.
So something cool. Why does it hydrate you? Right? Nobody asked that question.
That's
Why
true.
does this hydrate you?
Good question.
Right?
Good question to yourself.
These things hydrate you because of the salt. So there's gonna be times where you're gonna try it and it might taste salty. You might get a little bit of that salty taste, but it's intentional. If you look at Gatorade and all these other
Yes.
things, they all have sodium, they all have salt.
That's
so
true.
why does salt hydrate you? Sodium follows what? Nope. Why does sodium hydrate you? Why why does this hydrate you? It's because it has sodium. And water follows sodium.
Water follows sodium.
So if you consume sodium and water, the water you will retain it because of the sodium. So when you take one of these and you consume the sodium,
It's funny that you say that because my doctor said just put some salt in your water and
absolutely,
you know.
absolutely.
So that's awesome that you have salt in this.
Yeah, absolutely. So what I tell my athletes is an hour or two before your workout or before your game or whatever, you drink one of these, followed by another one of water so that you can retain that second.
Guys, you guys don't understand that this flavor is really good. It makes you want to drink water. It makes you want to drink water. And that was the objective and the goal that he had, to drink water. So you did a good job. Congrats, man. So guys, just for you guys to know, I'm going to be selling these here in the exotic luxury line. So when you guys call to make an order for Venetian Plaster, hey, I want one of those hydration things. These are, this small one goes for 20.
They're both the same, 25.
Okay.
It's 30 servings each. The reason why this one is bigger is because it has sugar in it.
Okay.
And so the sugar takes up space.
And the sugar is for energy?
No, the sugar is just to hide the salt, really.
To hide the salt?
To hide the salt, yeah. So with the watermelon berry, if you compare the two of them, you'll taste a little bit more the salt on the watermelon berry because it doesn't have sugar.
Okay.
So with the lemon lime, I added 7 grams of sugar, which is not a lot. It's only giving you 25 calories per scoop on sugar. You're getting another 5 calories from the vitamins, so that's why it comes out to 30. But you don't taste the salt at all with the
Okay.
lemon lime, and it's because it has a little bit of sugar.
Okay.
So I made the lemon lime, and I was like, you know what? I gotta think a little bit healthier. I want to do something with no sugar, and that's what took me the longest, was to try to hide that taste of salt without using sugar.
I like
So
that.
you know,
That's
it took a lot of taste testing, a lot of days sitting in an office tasting different different formulas.
guys, I recommend you guys professionally when you guys order a wax, a trowel, whatever. Hey, you know what? Put one of those hydration drinks inside that box. Give you guys a good price. We stick it in there, boom, ready to go. Because I'm gonna have these in the store for sale. People could walk in and pick it up as well. I like it. You did a great job with it. Now let me ask you a question. Since you met me and you noticed that I had dehydration problems, you think I'm better? Do you think, I don't know, how can you tell?
Well, I think your hydration level, like your level of hydration, has improved tremendously. Because I find it way easier to find your veins. When I first met you, your veins were a little sunken. Sometimes they were a little hidden. It was hard to find them. Well, I know I give you IVs almost every week, but you know, the other day I went to your house and you had a bunch of these different things in there, right?
Yep.
You had different brands and stuff, different ones, and it was cool because we talked about the little packet that comes in here.
What's a little
Right.
package? Guys, I know you guys see this package in all your things. And if you guys don't know what it was, he's going to explain it to you what that
So
is.
I actually have a video of this.
From my
We did it
house.
in your
From my
house.
house. So that little package that you see in food and whatever, and inside these things are what?
So this is let me see if I can get it right. It's a humidity absorber. I don't know the technical term of it, but we were thinking about it that day.
Yeah.
We didn't know what to call it, so we stuck with a humidity absorber.
Do you leave it in there or you take it
You
out?
absolutely got to leave it in here. If you don't, it's gonna clump up on you, and you're not gonna be able to use it. It won't be effective.
It all dries out the powder.
Yeah.
It all dries out.
So you got to keep that in there. It just keeps the powder powdery.
So how do people find you if they want to get an IV cocktail in their house?
So with the IV cocktails, you can reach us at Atlantic_IV on Instagram
You'll see
or
it in the
TikTok.
font down there on the page,
down
okay?
here. You can check us out on our website, which is it's gonna launch January 1st.
Ooh, got a
But
website coming.
We got a website coming. It's AtlanticWellnessMiami.com, and in there you can see. Thank you. In there you can see our prices. You can see our menu. You can see the different services we provide, because it's not just IVs. We do full wellness services.
Yes,
So we do
yes.
blood draws. We come to your house and draw your blood.
Yes.
Anything that's nurse driven. So if you have grandma that needs nursing care,
Yeah.
we can provide nurses
Yeah.
to come to your house and take
Yeah.
care of any issues you have or any needs you might have.
That's amazing that you do that.
yeah.
You know one thing that I've learned in life, man. Hang around with yourself with successful people, man. Because look, he's such a successful man, young man as well. You know, he has kids and he's married, and look all this stuff that he's done, man. He's a professional nurse for what 12 years, you said.
12 years.
He started all this. He has his own company. It's amazing, man. Those are the type of people I like to hang out with. Bosses, man. And I congratulate
Appreciate it,
you
man.
for being so
Thank you.
young
Thank you.
and doing all this. And guys, small world. So I met him, right? And he's like, "Hey, you know my brother?" Because we started posting videos together. I'm like, "Your brother? Who's your brother?" He goes, "John." And I'm like, "I know 1,000 Johns. My brother's name is John." He goes, "My brother too." He goes, "John, you went to Braddock with him?" And I said, "Wait, don't tell me."
Shout out Braddock the Bulldogs.
Yes, I'm like, hold on, don't tell me Big John is your brother. And he goes, "Yep, Big John." Big John is somebody I grew up with, man. He's my boy. Shout out to Big John if you're watching. He does land, he does artificial grass, cement, all that, pools, all that.
Yards, pergolas.
So if you guys want something, he will be in the podcast coming soon too. If you want something like that, you'll contact him.
We'll put his Instagram handle down here at the bottom too.
Guys, so basically, I want to thank you for coming. I appreciate you for coming, and thank you for putting this
Absolutely.
IV cocktail on me. And yo, thank you, man.
Thank you for trusting me, man. Because really and truly, in the beginning, I was a stranger to you.
Yes.
Coming over your house to poke you with a needle and put stuff inside of you.
Yeah.
So thank you for trusting me and allowing me to provide that service. And out of that, we grew a friendship, and I think we've gotten real tight. And no, man, we
That's it, baby.
like
And
Tupac
that-
said, a rose out of the concrete.
Ooh, a rose out of the concrete, man.